Hi guys, what's up, Lorena? Lorena, did you see the fun thing that I'm adding on with trying to do like kind of a game showy thing, but make it super entertaining for you all? That Stump the Medium. Did you catch that? So I think that's what I'm going to call it, Stump the Medium. It was so much fun. You missed it. Okay, so I started this 2 days ago because I always explain that my husband's a beautiful skeptic, that he always challenges me being like, well, how do you know and what you're getting and all the things. So he started my brain like reeling of like, I need to tap into more of the skeptics and like help them in not making like switching their reality whatsoever, but it's more like helping them show that I don't receive anything. So what I've been doing is like a 3-minute timer of I pick somebody on the live to give them a free reading. They are not allowed to, once I pick them, they are not allowed to write anything on the live. They are not allowed to sway me in any way. And I just do a fire rapid round of 3 minutes of like boom, 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 boom. This is what I'm getting. And then they respond with how I did. So it's like Stump the Medium, like how did I do? And it was a lot of fun. It was so much energy. And so I think I'm going to be doing it on Fridays. And I'm getting a whole setup for it. Yeah. So it's going to be like, I'm going to try to make it like a TV show where it like I have lights, music. I'm making a whole production out of it and I'm really excited. Hi, Kathy. Welcome back. Kathy was one of those, I believe, that got picked for the reading with the Stump the Medium. So glad to see her back. And that if you guys enjoy what I do, always follow. Kathy, I was just talking about how I said I just came up with this concept of playing Stump the Medium. So I think I'm going to make a whole production out of it. I ordered some electrical items to help me. We're going to set up a timer. I'm going to make it like a kind of like a little TV show. No info. Nope. Kathy, did you write anything when you got the reading? I just picked her and then it was like rapid fire. And then how much did I get right or wrong? I think I was about like 95%. Yeah, she didn't write anything until I was done. So I thought it was really fun. Like we all had a lot of fun with it, right? So I think I'm going to do those about once a week. I don't know if I'll do it every live unless if it's in popular demand and people are like, "No, please do those all the time." So I might do it on I'm thinking Friday evening lives. Or I could switch it between Friday midday and Friday evening, but I'm going to try to. But it's kind of fun. And I titled it, unless if you guys have other, I would be open to other names while I'm playing with names right now in my mind. But I came up with Stump the Medium. What do you think? I also played around with the idea of challenge the medium, but it's not really challenge the medium, and I needed to say in the title, like, what it's going to be about, so nobody nobody wouldn't need to come in besides your husband, Lorena. It's whoever you would want to come through. You know what I'm talking about? Like, it depends on, um let me translate this. Hi, Donna. I think you're looking for a psychic medium, and a psychic will help you with that answer. Look, AI summary. Do you guys get those? Can you see the AI summary? So weird. Freaks me out. The AI summary says the host is creating a Stump the Medium game show. Suggest a name for the show. All my followers are the ones to receive anything free. We'll do a healing at 8,000 taps and likes. Hi on YouTube. Definitely hit that subscribe button while you're here so that way you can participate in any of the free giveaways. So it'll be a little while till I figure out my electronics and me getting them. They're shipping right now. And then you're gonna have to bear with me. Yeah, do you like the name for it? Stump the Medium? I thought it was good. It pretty much tells what I'm doing. It's quick and to the point. It's kind of catchy. So I'm telling you, it's fun. Everybody had a good time with it. I think it was like exciting and like really a lot of fun. So I was having a good time doing it. Stump the Medium. And I'm telling you, I was nervous. I felt like I was on the hot seat, right? Like, so I definitely felt the pressure and I was like, oh, I got to do well, you know? So are you clairsentient? Can you sense feelings? Yes. Most people are clairsentient and don't know it. It's just being kind of empathic. Welcome, Hannah. Definitely consider hitting that follow button because I give away free things to all my followers. And you can join in on the fun. We are doing a free healing giveaway at 8,000 taps and likes. Desire. So your question would be more psychic. And I'm not tapping into your energy personally. Hi, Melody. Melody, did you catch the new thing that I was playing around with that I'm going to do like kind of a game show? The Stump the Medium. I'm going to do it once a week. I'm going to have this whole production. Like so it's called a stream. It's not called Streamlabs. It's called Stream something where it's like a multi-layer like electronic box that I can control noise, music, lights, cameras, my mic. I can turn my mic on and off. Okay. So I'm gonna make a whole production almost like I'm a TV show host because we had so much fun. I just pictured that in my brain and I was like, this is cool. I said, this is entertaining. So I called it Stump the Medium. Unless if you have a better name, I'm open to name suggestions right now while I'm playing around with names. But the concept is that I pick somebody randomly who comes on the live. They get a free reading. I'm going to say it's a 3-minute reading because I think 3 minutes is that short enough, but long enough where I can get enough information. But it's like in a time crunch that I have to get enough information out to that person. So I'm going to read that person on the fly without them responding whatsoever. So that way, anybody who's skeptic can't say, oh, she was being led. Oh, she noticed this. Oh, she reacted to that question. I can't see their reactions. I can't see comments. I can't see. So they can't comment until I say, time's up. We're done. How'd I do? And we had so much fun. Kathy's in the live again. She got read yesterday. And I think I got about 95%. I think most of it was accurate. Oh, thanks, Melanie. I don't know what you would do. Do you know a lot with electronics? How could you help on the mod side? I don't really know. When did you do it? I'm gonna look for it in the highlights. Oh yes. I did end up posting yesterday one of the rapid fires. It's going to be more like stump the audience because the skeptics would be surprised. Very true. And I found somebody yesterday. Now, listen, I don't know her intention. So she could have been saying that she was not right. Kathy, I think you saw her. I can't remember her name, but she got a reading because she had said, you know, you didn't really convince me because a lot of people crochet and a lot of people like sunflowers and this and that and blah, 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 blah. So I ended up doing a second one and she put her entry in and I said, I'll work on you. I'll do you. And then like with her reading, she's like, you convinced me. But I don't know if she was doing it because she wanted a reading, right? Like people can lie. But I honestly think that she was like not convinced and then she became convinced. If you're stuck on the soundboard or anything, you could shoot me a DM. Oh, sweet. Thank you. Melody, you know what? So funny though, when I'm on lives, I can't DM. What can I? Let me see. Let me put it as a follow. And then it won't let me. Yeah, it won't let me DM. Like I'm limited to what I can do when I'm on, when I'm on my lives. Thank you, Sally. Hi, guys. Oh, I see. Can I be on the TikTok live and then on my TikTok on? Can you be on your profile like twice? Is that a thing? Now I've got to search it. Hold on. Oh, thanks, Melody. What's up? Hey, Kristen. Oh my gosh, stop. Do you do lives, Melody? I don't even catch you. Do you sing on your lives? Interesting. So, and I also used to use Streamlabs, which is a multi-streaming device, but stupid TikTok. Well, no, we love TikTok at the same time. We're at 8,000. We're at 8,000, guys. I'm not even paying attention. I'm just busy gabbing. TikTok like holds this key for multi-streaming, and I was paying for it, but the Streamlabs, it kept going down. Like it would not work right, and then it was such a pain. Oh, Melody. Yeah, they can be overstimulating. Oh, 35 weeks pregnant. It's coming up. I know that's a big number. You can call your game show Stomp the Skeptics. That's very cute. I'm not mad at it. Stomp the Skeptics. Yeah, Streamlabs was a pain. And I was like, I'm getting too frustrated. And me being like a purple aura, I'm like, if this ain't working, we gotta pivot. So who is interested in a free healing giveaway? I'll go ahead and do a free healing giveaway. On YouTube, you are welcome to join. You just have to subscribe and you can enter for the free healing giveaway as well. I swear, anytime I talk to YouTube, they're like, I don't know how they're on because I swear they aren't listening half the time. So go ahead and put those entries in for a free healing giveaway. You do have to follow me and you do have to comment your name. Comment your name, name. Me does not count as an entry. You have to comment your name. I won't call out your name. You can put an alias name, but if I call that alias name, you better recognize what it is. This is such cute music. Okay, I was jamming. Let's get somebody for the healing. This is a free healing. Thank you for reposting. Definitely hit that repost. Gosh, I'm feeling pulled to a few of you guys. Let me try to really... Let's do Christy. Guys, even if I don't pick you, you will receive this healing as well. Also, I'm going to start wearing a mic so you guys can get better audio from me. Womp, 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 womp. See, that's going to be my music that I'm going to start playing. I'm going to tear it up. Oh, you're welcome. As I'm slowly pulling away from doing those, so sorry. I want to do those, but I've been really like, I don't know. I think with the views going down, and I'm just like, it makes you not want to do them anymore. Look at you leveling up. I'm gonna do it. Womp, 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 womp. I should have like a disco ball and play all that. Oh, just a replay of one. Yeah. No, I'm talking about my YouTube videos, my ASMR, the quiet tickly ones. I'm slowly pulling away from those because they're just tanking on views. Christy, so where can we work for your healing? I'm gonna just still jam. I can't listen to this. I don't know how she got a record. Hey, Katerina. So Christy, where are you at? Did you post? I'm so sorry. Did you post where we're working? What's going on with your healing? How can I help you with your healing today? Yeah, her name is OMG. So it's hard to keep going in life, but I have to for my daughter. Okay, so OMG. I'm so sorry. I miss Christy that you wrote that. So I'm so sorry about your husband passing. So this is a healing. It's not a reading. Would you like a healing for your grief? Okay. You got it. And then always know that your loved one in heaven would want you to go on. They always want you to live your best life. And I know that's hard without them. And it's almost like easy for them to say, right? You're like, easy for you to say, you're in heaven. It's amazing. And then like, here I am left in this, like in the mud. So just know that they get to live through your eyes and he will always be with you. And he's sharing so much love and letting you know that he's safe and at peace in heaven. Just a little tidbit into, I'm not really channeling him. I'm just letting you know what I know as a medium and what I say and feel every time. Okay. So for your healing, you're very welcome. Go ahead and put your phone down. Put it on your lap, put it on the table next to you, sit on it. I don't care. This is only going to be like 4 minutes or so. And for you to receive this healing, I need your arms and legs uncrossed. Eyes can be open or closed. Say yes in your head or yes out loud. Here we go. As you know, I always align the spiritual body for anybody who follows me. I'm sorry, I'm taking a pause. Just double check. Sometimes I forget to check that if people followed me because that's part of my requirement to receive the healing. And then I'm like, I get all wrapped up in picking somebody and I don't really confirm that. And I need to. Take a deep breath in for me. Exhale. Remember that letting go of the grief does not mean that it will let go of the memory of them. They will always be with us and keep those cherished memories close, but we do not need to let this grief weigh us down. Our loved ones want us to float or even fly and not sink. Oh, thanks, Val. Take one more good deep breath. Do an ugly breath out. Make it big. And we're going to tap in the divine. This is just a quick healing to help you get through. And then Ekaterina, I have you on the list. That's so true, Val. You actually might feel like you're feeling him, Christy, and that's not your imagination. That definitely is your loved one. Wrapping it all in. You are all set, Christy. How do you feel? Turn down. Hi, Lily. So you kind of missed it. I'm sorry, sweetie, that I missed you on YouTube. You've got to enter by putting your name in and you follow and tap the live, but I think you're already subscribed and following. You're so very welcome. Good, as you should. And I hope that helps. Honest, I'm not the healer that if the energy moved and that you're feeling better, it's because you did that. You have the amazing ability to know how to heal yourself. I just give you the space to kind of like allow that to happen. Make sure that you take time for yourself today and drink plenty of water. You're going to be a little bit lightheaded. What's up, Heaven Sent Solutions? Heaven Sent Solutions is what I think we're trying to read. Ekaterina, where are we working? Or stomp the medium. I still like stomp the medium. Hi, Ekaterina. How are you doing? What can I help you with today? This is a paid session. If you guys want a paid session, you can skip the line. It's $20 to connect to a loved one, $22 for healing. If you want to talk about my new game show that I'm putting out, it's so fun, guys. I think I'm going to be doing it on Fridays. Right now I'm calling it Stump the Medium. I think I've got some good suggestions. If you want to suggest a name for the game show, I'm totally open to that as I'm working with it. Just waiting for Ekaterina to tell me the areas that we're working. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I'll tell you more just after I work with Ekaterina because she's a paid session. And then I'm going to tell you more about the game show. It's so much fun. It's so much fun. And I bought all this stuff to make it a full production. Gotcha, Ekaterina. Always. Safe, deep bloat, inflammation. I could almost use the same, but I have been, you know how sometimes, guys, when you just crave foods that you don't need, I'm just in the 2 days of where I've been craving food and I'm just want to eat. And I'm not normally like that. So it's funny that I'm like, girl, I'm with you with the bloating and the inflammation. So I get it. Ekaterina, you know the drill. You know the drill. Put that phone down. Go ahead and get yourself comfortable. Arms and legs uncrossed. Eyes open or closed. Say yes or yes. Here we go. Let's start with your spiritual body. I've worked with Ekaterina a few times, so she's going to move stuff really easily for me. I don't know. When I've worked with your energy before, guys, it just becomes like second nature, like really quick. Let me check the time too. If you guys send a payment for $20 to work with a level 122 for healing, I'm going to tell you more about my game show that I'm going to start rolling out, and it's so much fun. But let me work right now on the paid and private session. Oh, yeah. Let's take a deep breath. Exhale. It's like almost your entire GI is like wanting to overreact. And I'm like, calm. I'm telling it to calm yourself down. You do not have. And when I tell you guys about my game show after I talk about it after this appointment, if you guys have suggestions of how I can add, if I should add like the healing to it, or if I just do it, I feel like I'm just going to do it for the mediumship because it doesn't make sense with the healing. So I definitely feel like it's coming from your ovaries that are kind of, we can call our ovaries being overreactive. They're being a little bit. So we're going to calm them down. We're going to tell them to still do their cycle, but like, you don't have to scream it. You don't have to yell it, right? Ovaries, like, can we just take a chill? Hi, Henry. I'm so sorry about the twitching and the nervous condition. You are receiving this healing, Henry, even while I work with a paid session. I do give away free things all the time for my followers, and I come on Monday through Saturday, 12:30 and 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And you can catch any of my free things. If you didn't want to wait for any of my free things, it's $22 for a one-on-one healing session on the live. And I appreciate you either way, whatever you want to do. I'm here either way. I know I'm doing a lot of snapping, a lot of lining, but that's just what it feels like. Now I've got to move this lymph. I've got to flush this out because it just feels like a good, like, flush the lymph out. Yep, I'm doing the same thing, like water retention. My body is like fighting me right now. And it's mad at me because I've been overeating. Sometimes you know how you can convince yourself in your head, like, so I've stopped drinking. And I'm like, well, since I've stopped drinking, I can have an extra this or, no, my body doesn't need it and or want it. Ekaterina, you're all finished. How do you feel? It should only be the readings, only because I feel you have to already believe to receive. Okay, cool. I love that, Melody. Thank you for the you guys are so kind to each other. I love it. Yeah. Now I need somebody to do me. Oh no. Drink lots of water, Kathy. I've never actually had somebody be nauseous before with it. So just drink some water, and maybe because I did lymphatic drainage and that moved some stuff in your tummy, and now you need to flush it out. So lymphatic drainage is the lymph system actually doesn't move on its own. You have to do it through weight-bearing exercises. Walking can be weight-bearing, but the lymph system doesn't move on its own. Hi, Starwind. So if you watched that healing, you definitely received it. If you want to work one-on-one, it's $22 for a healing one-on-one, but I do give away free things each and every live to all my followers, but it's usually one healing alive, one free thing alive. And then we open it up for the paid sessions, but paid sessions will always take precedent over the free giveaways, but I'm always doing free things for you guys as well. Okay, so let me tell you, Kristen, you still on Stone Theory? I'm gonna sit all fold-legged. I don't know why I feel like I want to fold my legs. Aw, thanks, Kathy. Well, I don't know if I can fold my legs. Okay, I got them. Okay, so the concept is that my husband, who's my beautiful skeptic, had come to me yesterday or the day before where I was like, my lives feel a little bit stagnant. They just feel like I don't know. I was like, what do I need to do? How should I branch out? And so my husband had said, well, why don't you interview people who are skeptics and like have me interview you and talk about it? And I was like, okay. So I was open to the concept. So you're so funny. Wait, was this inspired by him? I love this even more. Yes. So my husband is my beautiful skeptic. So I was thinking about doing an interview with him and but sometimes like legit, he can make me cry. He loves me so dearly and he appreciates what I do, but he almost appreciates it from a distance, right? Where he's like, I don't know if that's real. I don't know. You could tell me that you talk to aliens or do this or do that or talk to spirit. He's like, but I don't show me the proof. So, and of course, in what I do, it's hard for scientific based proof. So he challenged me with that. And I said, okay, well, my mind got reeling on my live yesterday. And I just started thinking, what if for those who might be skeptical or on the fence of what I do, where they might think on this live that I'm getting swayed by the responses in the chat of, okay, well, you can read that and interpret it as the person was ill, or you can read that. And so what I came up with is in the live, I pick a person to receive a free reading, and it's a short reading, 3 minutes. And I just fire at them all the stuff that I'm getting from spirit, one person on the other side from spirit. I spit it all out. They are not allowed to message the live. They just receive. And then what they do is we close up and then I say, okay, big reveal, drum roll, please. And then they write the responses of what the yeses were and what the no's were. I was about 95% accuracy. And so it's a lot of fun. And I can record and put down for reference for anybody who might be skeptic or be like, these are my accuracy rates, something like that. Just kind of fun and just having fun with it, right? But I was totally nervous, was I not? Kathy was one of the receivers yesterday or the day before. So now Carla was one. That's right, Carla. She witnessed the whole thing. Thanks, Shanaka. So I'm thinking of having it. Yes, tomorrow's Friday. And I'm thinking of doing it once a week on Fridays. And I ordered a whole bunch of technical items for me to work with my lighting, for me to work with music, for me to work with a timer that pops up that you guys can see the timer, the countdown. I'm going to have suspenseful music. I'm going to have an introduction. I'm really excited. You're going to have to bear with me though, with the technical things, because it's going to take me a little time. I am a purple aura. I'm not perfect at technical things. And if they go wrong, so Stacy was here yesterday for that. Oh, so fun. So I'm going to do it on Fridays. I just felt it just came to me and I was like, I'm going to do this. And it was so much fun. We had a blast. It was really, really fun. Now, I don't know if I'll do it every single live. I might just do my regular lives and then just do a special once a week, Fridays. And then maybe take off holidays and things like that, just like a TV show would. So Aw, thanks, Tara. Tara, did you get my message last night? Because you were so sweet and said you were leaving for a payment, and I was hanging out, and then I was like, you know what? I don't know where Tara went. So I sent you a private DM and I said, okay. I was like, girl, I waited and hung out for a minute. So I don't know because I'm telling you, I get it that people good. That people will say, "Oh, then they had to change their password on PayPal because they haven't signed in so long," or whatever it is. And so we were kind of hanging out there for a minute, and I apologize. I wasn't trying to make you feel like I didn't know that you were there. I knew you were out doing something. It just took so long that I was like, "Okay, we're gonna wrap up the lives here," because you did catch me towards the end. So, hi guys. So my list is open. Oh, and the name for the game show is, I believe, is Stump the Medium is what I'm gonna try to, because I feel like it pretty much tells exactly what I'm doing. I did just get a I'm open to suggestions for what you think the game show should be called. Somebody else put Stomp the Skeptics. But I feel like I would have to write somewhere up here like medium and then, Stomp the Skeptics. So I feel like I like Stump the Medium because then they know what I do, what I'm kind of doing it. I was new yesterday. I asked right before you mentioned you were leaving, so I said I would come back. Oh, girl, I thought you meant like you were coming back right on that live, like then and there, because that's what people do. They'll come on to see me, see that the list is open. They're like, I'm gonna go pay, I'll be right back. So that's what people tell me all the time. I hear that all the time. So maybe that was, oh, that's so funny, Tara. I was sitting there waiting. I'm waiting, I'm hanging out. I'm like, guess Tara's not coming back, guys. I don't know. That's okay. That's okay. I hear that all the time, right? How many times, guys, do I see people are like, "Oh, I'm gonna go pay. I'll be right back," or "Oh, I'll be right back because I want a reading." So that's how I understood that. I got you. Let me play my music again. So yeah, all my technical stuff should be coming in the mail, and I want it to be really entertaining for you guys. And you guys too have to excuse my space that this wall is going to be coming down. We're doing renovations down here that we're going to be putting in the AC. Mini splits. I'm going to not sweat my butt off. Yeah, I'll BRB and take my loved ones with me. That's Kristen. She says her loved ones are too pushy, that they come in and kind of overtake other people's readings. Oh, I'm so excited for them because I work in the basement and we're going to be remodeling the basement. Now, I don't think we're like in a rush to finish everything, but my husband's going to get the walls up and the drywall up, and then the AC units are coming in, and I'm just very excited for those because I come down here and it's 90 something degrees out and humid, and it gets warm down here in the basement. So it's so true. Being comfortable is essential, especially for working, you know? Dan is supposed to come back. I haven't seen Dan back. Dan had lung cancer stage 4, and I told him to come back, but he's coming back on August 26th, so it's not there yet. So what do you guys think of the name for Don't Rush This Summer? Well, Kathy, I don't know where you live. Now, when I lived on Cape Cod, Massachusetts, I'm telling you, I was not ready for the summer to end. I always wanted it to be warm because I knew the winter was coming. It's like not Lord of the Rings, whatever it's called, where it's like a Game of Thrones where it's like winter is coming, which I didn't even watch Game of Thrones. But anyways, that down here in Georgia, we've had these 90-degree days since May. So I'm about over the 90-degree days. Hi, Florence. Hi, Jux. Oh, Kathy, I'm telling you, Michigan is very much, it depends on where you are in Michigan. But when the lake effect snow comes and all those things, that the Cape is very similar with Michigan weather because being close to the water, it just like hovers with this gray cloud all the time. And it just, the seasonal depression really got me. It's been soup outside. That's right. I'm in Georgia. I'm east of Atlanta. The humidity in Georgia. Oh, also found out one of my favorite movies. Sweet Home Alabama was taped an hour from me, and I told my husband we are doing a day date and going there because it's actually one of his favorite movies too, Sweet Home Alabama. And I'm like, oh, did not realize that it was taped that close to me, and I am so excited to go. Oh, hi, Heaven sent. No, I did not. Where did you send it? Please let me know. You got to hit me in the face when you guys send me a payment. Oh, thanks in Canada. Right? Sweet Home Alabama. I just watched it earlier. Lake effect snow is for real. Heavenly sent. Just let me know. What's up in Toronto? Stump the medium instead. Yeah, that's what so Pam, that's what I'm saying. So I apologize if it's not coming off. I'm saying stump the medium. Stump the medium. But when you say it fast, maybe it sounds like I'm saying stomp. I'm saying stump. Stomp. Stump. Okay, let me see. It's probably on credit card. All right. Bye, Kristen. I'm going to pause here just to check the payment, and then I'll be right back. Let me get a name. Tian. Can I call you Tian? I think you want a reading, not a healing. I'm sorry. Sometimes I look quickly. Spirit reality. For the name of the game? Spirit reality. I'll write it down. Did Blue Jays come up for you in a reading one time, Melody? I feel like that was a thing. Yay, Tian. Okay, wonderful. Who can I connect you with in spirit? Now, this is a paid session. This is different. This is not like my game show. Like I'm not going to rapid fire at you. I'm going to take my time, and it's more relaxed and casual. It's not as intense, but it's still a lot of fun, and I hope that you get a lot out of it. I need to know the relationship of who it is that you would like to connect with. I don't want to know their name. I don't want to know anything else. But I was going to say, if it's non-gender revealing, sometimes I like to know the gender because this is a short reading, 5 to 7 minutes. So I always make sure that I want to take care of you. Hi, Jocelyn. So always hit that subscribe button for any of my free giveaways. I did a free healing already this live, and I do come on to give free healings, free readings every single live. I'm on Monday through Saturday, 12:30 and 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay, let me get Tian and her mom. Let's see. This woman coming towards me, she feels like a no-nonsense kind of person. She feels very it's interesting because outwardly she feels very confident and like her maybe just being a mom and being directive and whatever, and but inside she feels more like she's not as self-assured as she presents herself to be. Does this sound like mom where but she is like the most loving, sweet. Does she do an amazing homemade mac and cheese? Like, she's like, "None of that box shit," you know? I feel like she just, like, grates the cheese and, like, she does everything fresh, and I'm like, "This looks amazing." And she loves the elbow noodles for it, whatever she's showing me. Does all this sound like mom? I just wanna make sure because it is a quick reading, and I just wanna make sure that that does sound like mom. Okay. Uh, you're welcome to let me know because this is a back and forth, this is a reading. It does help me with letting me know certain things of the yeses and the nos, totally fine. It's funny because she doesn't feel like she's into material things. Because I almost was like, "Oh, well, what car did you drive?" And she's like, "Nobody cares about that. Nobody cares about that. That is not me." So I don't know if it was humble beginnings or just that she was not into material things as much. She doesn't, yeah. She's like, no, no. My family like is my love. And it's interesting because it almost feels like her mom is still here on this earth. Is her mom not passed? Because I'm getting something like um something about her passing before her mom. And it feels like her mom, is almost okay. Her mom almost but did she pass before her mom passed? Because I'm getting something like this separation between the 2. Now I don't know if it's because they emotionally were separated or maybe her mom passed way longer before she passed. Whatever she's trying to communicate to me, but it's something about her mom and her and feeling like this separation for quite some time. So I don't know if it's 10 years. Did 10 years pass and why I'm getting 10 years? Because it feels like that was the longest time to live on this earth without her mom. Does that make sense? She hates that she passed early. Why am I getting 64 with her? I don't know if that's how old she was when she passed or if 64 is it has to do with June. Uh June 4th or 19 it could be 1964, whatever it is that she was 64. Okay. So thank you for confirming that she's explaining that she is so saddened that she left you early, right? So does this make sense where she's showing me her mom passed early and she had to live without her mom and now it's like she did that same thing to you and she's like if I had a choice, I would have stayed because I know that I want to be there for my babies. It's so funny because you feel grown and she's like you're always going to be my baby. So I don't know if she would refer to you as her baby, but she is just so loving, so sweet. But like I said, she's also miss very very direct. Like she has no you know, she has no problem in like just blurting out things and you take it if you want. But she was giving me all the goosebumps too, which is always my way that I'm validating them correctly. But not only that, that she is going to give you, yeah, no filter. She's going to give you the big goosebumps because that's her big hug to you from heaven. This is interesting. Do you like macrame or do you have like one of those pieces that you get from Hobby Lobby that has like the macrame that goes on the wall? It's kind of like this, but like fabric. I don't know why I saw that. If it's somewhere where you're like looking around and it's right there right now because I can't see you right now, but mom can see you and she's with you all the time. She's actually not here because of me. I knew it. I knew it. I was like, there is something around you right now that she is showing me to be like, look, I am right over your shoulder. Like, it's interesting because I'm saying right shoulder. So she is right over your shoulder, showing you that she's not here because of me. She's not here because of me. She's with you and she loves you so dearly. I can't see into your house. I don't know. I don't know what you would have, like what would be around there. So it's mom showing you that she is always with you, that she's like, there is nowhere that I can go that I won't be close to you. And it's interesting because I don't feel like your mom got a mediumship reading while her mom was passed. And she feel like she could have really used this message. So she hopes that this message gives you that peace in knowing that your mom is definitely safe and at peace in heaven, but more importantly, that she's always with you, that she's like, girl, there is no space and time that you cannot find me with you. There is no space in she's like, "Nothing can break me away from you, not even death." That's interesting. I've never had spirit. Ooh, she's giving me all the goosebumps. I love her. Do you have a question for her before we wrap up? She did a beautiful job of validating that she's safe and at peace in heaven. But in case I can wrap this reading up in a pretty little bow for you, how can I do that? Oh, she's definitely around you. She is definitely around you. And she's got big energy, meaning like she just wraps you up in the most beautiful things. I definitely get hummingbirds with a significant sign for you from your mom. So hummingbirds with her. I love hummingbirds for spirit. That is one of my favorite signs from spirit. So I definitely get that. Did you have a question for her? It's up to you. Sometimes I put people on the spot with the question. They're like, I don't really have a question. Always. Always. I don't know why I see a little baby boy, if you knew if it was a boy or not. But they are always together, safe and at peace on the other side. So they're definitely together. I feel like I don't know, I'm getting like under 3 months. So I'm getting something with the loss of him under 3 months. If it was, or if it could have been 3 months ago, it could have been March. I don't know. I got 3 months, so I felt like it was under 3 months that you carried him, but he is so beautiful and he's safe and at peace with mom. We're going to thank them for coming forward. I'm going to thank you for trusting me with your loved one. Oh, hi. I'm so glad that you received a healing message that resonated with you. That is why I do what I do. So that way you all understand and know that your loved ones are always around you. It really take that with you because it is so true. Hi, guys. You're so very welcome. That was a lot of fun. Let me grab some water. I feel like I've been on forever. It's only been like 5 minutes. Cassie, I am finally writing. Oh, thanks, Melody. How's Miami? Are you still in Miami? You're not like moving around, right? Like, were you just visiting there or are you just. I have to know all the things. Like, you don't need to tell me, Melody. I'm an oversharer, so. Rainy. Okay, cool. I love it. I've never really went to Miami. Now, are you bilingual? Because I feel like a lot of people to live in Miami, you have to kind of speak a little bit of Spanish. I speak Spanglish. Uh thank you for the follow. Ooh. Whoop, whoop. What's the other one? I say I speak a little bullshit because I can speak a baby little bit of German, a little bit of French, and a little bit of Spanish. Hey Tara, so are the are the readings are these recorded? Yeah, these are recorded. ASL. I took ASL in high school and I remember nothing. I remember like isn't this like mother and then like grandfather or something, or like I don't know, it's something with the chin and like grandmother, mother, uh something like that. And then bullshit with everybody. That's mom. Okay, cool. I don't know if it's hand open or closed. Does it matter? I think it's kind of personal. Oh, I love that. Is anybody like, do you have any audio, like auditory where you don't hear as well? Do you actually wear an implant? I'm just kind of curious if people take hand open. Okay. Hmm. Thank you for reminding me. Used to be a neighbor that was ASL and learned from them. I love that. What else did I know? We used to sign bullshit all the time to each other. We thought that was fun. It's like bullshit or something like that. Please excuse me. I normally don't curse on my lives, but it's like, I can't remember, something like that. And I don't know if we made that up or it's like this or something. So funny. I know. What was the funniest though? I've seen where was it? It wasn't T.I. song. It was where they did somebody who did ASL for like a really raunchy hip hop song. And the video that they did of the close up of the person doing the ASL, and it's like skeet, skeet, skeet. The song skeet, skeet, skeet. And it's like they're like doing the sign language. Stop. The video that I'm thinking of, the one. Stop it. That's really cool. You're gonna have to send me the video and I'll be like, what? I'm like, I love it. Like, I'm like fangirling right now because that's hilarious. I think millions of people saw that. Where can I get the recording after? Thanks. So Tara, so the recordings after, I do not guarantee to give you the recordings after. That's not what I do because of the fact that I charge so little, and to get your recording snippet out of my live is quite painful, actually. You ever watch back videos of yourself and watch it for hours on end just to find somebody's snippet? So I have tried previously. It takes too much of my time to give it to you, unless if you want to pay more to receive that. That's up to you. I don't know what I would charge. I'd probably have to double the price to like make it worth reviewing your section to give you the private recording. But otherwise, there's no recording. You can record the screen from the iPhone. Yeah. And then how do you pay? So it's second link in the bio. So you leave the live, you go to my profile, and then second link on my profile, and then it tells you how to pay. Because so many people do ask me for the recordings, and I'm like, I've gone through and tried to do it, and it's like painful because TT will only let me take like 100 seconds at a time. So that's a minute and a half when you've got, a 5 to 7 minute reading. I mean, it's like pulling teeth. I'd rather, run my nails on a chalkboard. Oh gosh, live court. Are you is it a topographer? What's it called? Somebody you record the court things? Well, because now you do it through audio as opposed to it used to be back in the day. What's up, Rich? Oh, just by choice. I don't know why I decided to be part of jury duty. That's funny. I feel like I was picked so many times year after year to be like, I got a jury summons, and I almost got onto a case about a little boy getting hit by a car. He survived, but they were trying to have me feel unbiased, and I was like, no, I definitely side with the kid. Like, you can't tell me. And they were like, well, you're out of here. And they got rid of me because they didn't want me they wanted me to be unbiased. Yeah. I don't think I would. I don't know if I would enjoy it or not. I think it's exhausting. And court is so like dry and official and boring. I don't know. Although I love watching old murder mysteries. Yeah. I know. I would like next time I get called, I should go like looking the grungiest person ever, like just really unkempt and and like wild. Hi, Ash Marie. I'm so sorry about that. So if he's on the other side, know that he is safe and at peace. If he's still dealing with his body here, so lots of prayers for him to help him through his journey. Get some fake tattoos, right? Put it on my face. Maybe it was the teardrops. How many people you've killed or whatever. Teardrops, just go ahead and add those on there. Make it extra. Like really play the part. I'm so sorry, Ashmarie. We're just gabbing. Oh, we're being silly. Hi, Ellie. So the readings I do give away, but the readings I give away maybe about once a week for all of my followers. It's not on every single live, but I do give away free things each and every live. I already did the free on this live. Now they turn into paid sessions, but always come back because I'm on Monday through Saturday, 12:30 and 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Usually the free giveaways will be in the first half of my lives. For private healings, those are done via phone call for whatever number you would like me to call. If you're international, I need the WhatsApp. We use WhatsApp for connection internationally. I am in the United States, and it depends on if you want the mini healing. That's about 20-25 minutes for $40, and we're just going to kind of beeline for the things that you tell me what's going on. If you want the full 2-day session, 2 separate days at 2 separate times, that is like I do a full assessment. I scan the body multiple times. It's more thorough, like breaking down every little cell of what's going on in your body and how we can release those things. You're welcome, Ellie. I think somebody wanted to work. Now, see, it's so funny. Was that Tara again? Did she say she was leaving? Is she coming back or did she leave? Like, I swear, right? Did I get that again where somebody said they were leaving to go pay? They said, "Where do I pay?" And I swear it's Tara again. And now she's gone and it's been a while. She did this to me last night. Ah, there she is. I got it. That was so funny. I was like, wait a second. It's like Groundhog's Day. Tanzania. I work as a heavy truck driver and I'm looking for a serious life partner. We're good. Thank you. He was jumping on that bandwagon that I said I'm in the US. He's like, let me ride that gravy train. Hi, Santa. So for the healing, for the 2-day session, it's $150. 2 separate sessions. I know. Melody, you can jump on that Tanzania. Oh, girl, toot toot. I ain't gonna judge. I don't know why. I've been writing at my desk, and I've been working on the workbook for my healing. And for some reason, I don't know why I must sit with the laptop funny because it goes to my left shoulder every time. Choo choo, you can get on that train. Tara, where you at, girl? I swear, Melody, I show this to you all the time because all the AI shit. So look at this girl walking. I'm like, AI makes me jealous that I'm not her. Can you see that? So I get to stare at the AI, like perfectly poised, like Melody's like, I know. She's super cute. She's like wearing this. She's like, "Ah, it's just super cash today. Just wearing a hat and my coffee, and my hair is like thick and luscious." I know. Oh my gosh. That's funny. They almost. All right, I'm gonna get TMA. Tara, where you at? Tara. Here comes the dog. Oh, me? Oh, you're so silly. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks. Hi, Leo. Hey, these things are AI technically. Our bodies are not of our own. So it kind of is like a bot. My husband thought that was the crazy part and concept of him challenging me with being a medium. And I said, babe, look at it as a video game. We are here. This is to play and have fun and do all the things. And he's like, yeah, but what about this and this? And why is there corruption? Why is there politics and this and that? I'm like, because they're playing a game. They're like, that's how they want to play the game. And you could do that. And he's like, yeah, but then there's no consequences. He was like, he wanted to believe that there's a devil. And I'm like, listen, if you want to believe that, that's your reality, whatever you want to do. But I said there is their own personal hell that they do. That's exactly right. The NPC. And he's very much a gamer. And I said, babe, what kind of games do you like to play? Like Call of Duty and things where you go in and you shoot because they're just having fun. It's for entertainment purposes. So you entertain yourself however you want here. Tara, girl, where you at? Tara? I'm kind of waiting around for Tara. This has been like, I think she fell. We are so serious. Listen, even before being a medium, I was just like, but I found myself in the grind. I found myself, doing the 9 to 5, doing things and I always found myself content, but I always felt like there was more. And if you feel that feeling, there's a reason why you're feeling that feeling. Tara, I don't know what's happening. And I'm so sorry, guys, that I keep calling Tara. She paid for a reading and she gone. And I was kind of waiting around with my lives for her, unless if anybody else wants to work. But I don't know where she went. She keeps doing these things to me where she's like, I want a reading. And then she finally got the payment to go through. And then now I'm like, where are you at? So true, Pam. There is more. Always. I'm going to give her 2 more minutes and then I'm going to have to refund her because I don't know where she at. And I've got to work out this muscle. Hi, guys. Definitely hit that follow button, even if you're just popping by. I appreciate each and every one of you. I give away free things to all of my followers. She not in Miami. She not in Georgia. And it's so funny because she did the same thing to me last night. I was hanging out, but she didn't pay. Like I actually got a payment from her. I see. So she paid and now she can't even figure out how to get back onto the live. But I messaged her. I DM'd her. So she should have it like if she just goes to her DM. I messaged her last night because we had this same thing where she was like on and she's like, oh, I'll be right. I want a reading. I'll be right back. That's all she said. So I thought it was a payment. And then I waited there for like 20 minutes or something. I was like, I'm done. True, Melody. Sometimes it's Spiritual by Joelle. Yeah, which is kind of close. All right, she's got 30 seconds. Countdown begins. I don't think she's gonna make it. Oh, there you are. Tara, we've been talking about you talking about you behind your back because I'm like, where is she? So, yes, I see you. Sorry. And if you don't have good service to receive, I was going to be wrapping up my lives again, but I was like, yeah, I'll hang out. I'll wait. And it's been probably like 15 minutes or so. So here's the deal. If you don't have good service, I can't do the reading. But if you have good service and if you're in a good place to receive, it has to happen now or I refund you. Okay. It's about 5 to 7 minutes. It's up to you if you would like to receive. If you're in a busy airport, that seems like a odd space to receive a reading, personally. I wouldn't. I'd probably end up, like, crying in front of strangers, which I've done plenty of times. Okay, Tara says she wants the reading. Who are we connecting you with in spirit? In a car. Okay. Who are we connecting you with in spirit? Now, his stepfather, I'm just going to ask you this prior to starting, only because it's a quick reading on TikTok. Is stepfather a father who raised you or like a father-in-law being, just double checking because sometimes people can call it stepdad with, I want to say stepfather is somebody who raised you, but sometimes my brain thinks, I don't know what 17 years means. Stepfather is somebody who raised you. Don't tell me anymore. Right? Okay. Thank you. Okay. You can just say dad too. Okay, let's get Tara's reading. I'm like, "Ooh, this is anticipation with this reading." So I hope you get everything out of this reading that you need. So let's go ahead and get started. It's interesting because the gentleman walking towards me, he almost held a baby walking towards me. And I don't know what that means. I don't know if it's because now you might have said that you've gotten adopted when you were older or this is your stepdad, but it almost feels like he cared for you as if you were his own. It's either that or he's showing me somebody if you lost or miscarried and he's coming through with your baby because I just feel him carrying this baby, which is interesting. I've never seen that before. Uh, and he feels like, I don't know if he works in like the service of a firefighter or a police officer or something like that, where he gets to wear a uniform because it feels like he gets to wear this like badge of honor. Does this all sound like stepdad? And he's a very kind person. He's very kind of straightforward, but he's also like very kind and gentle. Like he almost feels like a gentle giant. What's the yeses, what's the nos? Do you understand, Tara? There can sometimes be yeses and there's yes from earlier. No, it doesn't sound like him. Yes from earlier. What does yes from earlier mean? I'm not sure what yes from earlier means. So a lot of times they come to me in their 20s, 30s, or 40s. So them being younger. So if that's what you're talking about. Oh, it's a bit of a delayed response because I'm already doing the reading. But no, it doesn't sound like him. Okay. This person's definitely with you, so I'm not sure who it is, but I'm going to try. I always say that I can't, no medium can guarantee that they get your loved one, but I'll try my hardest. So I can try again. Okay. I still feel like this is him and maybe I'm misunderstanding him. But let me see. Okay. this gentleman stepping forward, he feels like he's associated with this person. So I don't know if this is his dad or, but this person coming towards me feels not as tall as the other person. So I don't know if he's not a very tall gentleman, uh, but he feels like he has this distinctive, like, I don't know why I want to say like a round laugh. That's an interesting way to describe a laugh, but it just feels like he has this big belly laugh that he does that just really gets everybody going. I'm not sure if he okay, thank you. And then there was a baby with that gentleman too, so I'm not sure where that came from or what that was. But I'm also either having hair thinning or balding. That could have been something that he was here. He feels very analytical. So I don't know if for work was he, I'm like, were you an accountant? It feels like something like he did with numbers, analytical, like, you know, he would have to be like pen and paper kind of guy. A lot of printing, a lot of paperwork, a lot of things like that. Good. I'm so glad this sounds more like stepdad. Yes. Just confirming before I keep going. Try to answer as quickly as possible so that way you get the best reading. Okay. He feels like he loves cars, but he's showing me or he's proud of a car that he had, uh, or he's showing me like the interior of a car, like explaining like, "Isn't it clean? Isn't it don't I keep this so clean?" So it's something about keeping it clean and keeping it nice or keeping up with it or something about him being proud, like, "This is an accomplishment that I was able to do in my life," whatever this is that he feels really, really proud about. Okay, I was like, there is something, and he is proud about it. Like, you should see my dad's truck. It's a mess, and he's always like, "Let me move the paperwork, Joe. Let me, let me here. Come sit on that right there." And it's like a folder, and I'm like, okay. So that's how I get in my dad's truck. So hi, Haley. So just showing, and he just doesn't feel like that kind of blue collar construction kind of guy. He feels more like in an office, paperwork kind of guy. Um, he always says that he wanted to take care of you and hold you at the utmost regard. Like he always never wanted to overstep any boundaries that felt like it wasn't for him. So whatever this was, if maybe you were a defiant teenager and you had your struggles in the beginning of accepting him being your stepdad, it was almost like this push and pull in the beginning. And he's explaining that he just wanted to be there for you when you were ready. And it feels like you might have had that little bit of trouble in the beginning. Does that make sense with your relationship? Because he's like, I didn't care. Like it that didn't bother me. I didn't let that get through to me. He's like, yes, some things would be hurtful. But I definitely wanted to wait to meet you in the middle. Like it wasn't like he wanted to overstep his bounds. He felt very respectful of like you, your space, whatever you needed, things that you needed to say. He was definitely quick to offer you rides with places because I don't know if this was you didn't have a car just yet or if you were just driving and then you didn't have a car and you were like, "Can you please take me here?" And he felt like he was happy to do so. And he felt like more eager to be a part of that. Does that all make sense with him? What question do you have for him, Tara? He loves you so much. He's definitely safe and at peace in heaven. It feels like his passing was almost health related, but not, I'm not getting something that was long winded. I'm getting something very short. So it's either something that snuck up on him that he had no idea about, or something that it just kind of took him quickly. Does that make sense? They don't always connect with me of how they pass, but they don't always connect with me of how they pass, but sometimes they do give me a glimpse into that. So, is there anything he wants to tell me that he never did? That he loves you so much? because he's explaining that he loves you so much. Okay. So it's something about he's explaining how much he loves you. And I don't know if that was what you needed to hear. And he wants you. Yep. Yeah, I got your question. So I was going to answer that and then wrap up. So he definitely wants you to know how much he loves you, that he is safe and at peace in heaven. And he says he's always holding your mom's hand. That's okay. And that he's always holding your mom's hand because he's like, I love you both so much and I'm always going to be there for you. And it feels like it was very hard for him to leave this world because it felt like his responsibility was to take care of you. And so he wants you to know that he's still taking care of you from heaven, that he loves you so much and he's going to be your guardian angel in heaven. So we're going to thank him for coming forward. I'm going to thank you for trusting with your loved one. Tara, I'm so glad that we got that messages out. And I'm sorry that I don't know who that was first, but I definitely feel like it could have been a father figure. And I'm not sure if his dad lost a baby, either a miscarriage or something, because that felt significant. I couldn't shake him really a lot. So, and he felt like a skinnier, tall person. And your stepfather felt a little bit shorter and maybe a little bit heavier than this person, but not like, I don't picture them huge. I just picture them a little bit heavier. So, wow. Wow. Oh my goodness. Oh, so I think that was very important for you to hear too, because knowing that he is with his loved ones on the other side, and that was a big significance because I was like, I couldn't shake this guy. Stop. See? Oh my gosh. I'm so glad that that resonated. I was like, Tara, I'm telling you, this person's here for you. And you were like, well, that's not him. And I'm like, I know, but sometimes it's somebody who needs to come forward first because they take advantage of like you being like, I'm open to a medium reading, and I want to connect with my stepfather, but then they're like, Psh, I'm gonna come in, I'm gonna crash the medium reading, I'm gonna crash that party. So oh, I'm so glad that we got that. I was going to wrap up my lives here, guys. But definitely hit me up Friday. I'm gonna do, I think I'm gonna do the evenings. So Tara, I wrapped up with him, but no, I'm not gonna I wasn't really I already wrapped up, so I apologize. So no is the answer. I apologize because I already wrapped up. I'm already on to the next thing. But not saying that they're not with you, they're always with you. So definitely guys check out Friday evenings at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm going to start my TV series. It's going to be kind of like a TV series. I don't think I'll have my technical stuff yet, but we'll play it again. It's almost like a medium game show where I connect you to loved ones. And this is for people who might be on the fence, who are skeptic about what I do. And that is going to start on Fridays at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I might do it once a week, and you will receive free readings. I will pick one random person from the live, or maybe 2 or 3, depending on how many I can do within the hour's time. And it's like 3 minutes will go on the clock, and I do a rapid fire where that person that I pick cannot write the live whatsoever. They cannot answer me. They cannot confirm, deny, whatever it is. And so I'm going to start those on Friday, and they're a lot of fun. And then at the end, when I say that I'm all done with the reading, they wrap up with telling me what I got right, what I got wrong. It's so fun. Definitely hit that follow button so that way you can see me next time. And I'm going to wrap up here. Thank you guys. Have a great rest of your Thursday. Thanks, Shanaka. Ciao.